Hi, this is this, and I technically did want to make this video. Now, I will say that in the video that I'm replying this to of Sam, he did put out a couple of good points. Basically, he took the old complaints of Max, basically when we had no real games or the orange box, which now we do. And of course, you've seen that argument, well, kind of fluster away from the Mac users. But he's taken the old argument of what Mac users used to complain about on games and just say that, gaming on consoles was better than just gaming on PCs, and that's pretty much what all PCs have become, blah, 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 blah. It's an old argument that pretty much doesn't stand anymore since Steam and the Orange Box, Team Fortress, Day of Defense, Source, and of course Counter Strike Source all came onto the Mac. So there's really no real argument here anymore. So I guess in some sort of way or another, Mac users have pretty much given up on that argument, mainly because the frame rate problem that has plunged Macs for years have, thanks to the people of Valve, Nvidia, and ATI, and about 100 other companies, have decided to fix it. And they have, and forced Apple to implement these fixes. And of course, Apple has. So the frame rates per second problem has, well, been solved. Even though we still can't screen record and play a game at the same time. Yeah. But anyways, the one thing that kind of made me scratch my head and wondering what the fuck was, well, here.
Alien Swarm can't connect to anybody. I don't know why. I haven't downloaded the original Call of Duties because Steam's servers are even slower than PSN's. And, yeah, what else?
Well, first of all, I'm going to ignore the fact that according to your Steam list that you're been playing Worms Reloaded and Portal. And and when I logged in, it pretty much said that you were pretty much playing Call of Duty Worlds at War, which was on one of your downloaded lists. But the funny thing about that game is that it's bigger than the original Call of Duty games. And he also got Call of Duty 4, which is even larger, and that's about a gig or so. I know because I've been to the Aspire store, and of course, the Aspire sells Mac versions of most PC games on their website to go against Steam, and of course, it's huge. It takes forever just to download it. I've downloaded some pretty big ass games to the internet, and the thing is that he's saying that it's slower than the PSN network, or and that his Xbox is faster. That doesn't make any sense. You're going to talk about a massive video gaming content service with huge ass gigabytes of files is slower than Xbox Live Arcade, which is basically small type of not really big or huge games that don't really, or most of those games you can find off the web. I mean most. I mean, well, not most, maybe a few, but basically these games don't have very much. They don't take up very much memory, so they don't take very long to download. But yet he's comparing them to a game that's about 2 or 3 gigs, pretty big. And not only that, he said on a live stream once that he had like only kilobytes of bandwidth. Of course, that's what I have because I have a previous video showing my pathetic bandwidth, and I've only get 1 megabyte if I'm lucky. But yeah, my internet service shittier than ever. 2 thumbs up on shittier. But anyways, it just didn't make much sense. I mean, not only that, It's just that, you're comparing a giant bus to a small little automobile. And it's just math to me that doesn't make any sense. It's 2 or 3 gigabytes worth of memory on a computer, and yet it's not that very big on most of the downloadable content the game. And don't give me the Netflix, because I know half that's just not really true 1080p. It's just scaled down, and of course they say it's 1080p. If it really was 1080p, it would take a lot more memory just to stream that thing through. Trust me, it would, especially with both Silverlight or Flash. Of course, it's mostly Silverlight since Netflix made their deal with Microsoft, and Microsoft won't let go of it. Yeah, they're not greedy, sure. But anyways, you're comparing Xbox Live Arcade with Steam, which Steam does have some smaller arcade games like, well, your Worm Blast, and they have huge ass games like all the Call of Duty games, and yet you're comparing it, saying that it's your Xbox arcade system is better. I can understand the need for CD, but seriously, Sam, don't compare something that's like huge ass gigabytes and then say that it's slower because you're able to download small megabytes on your Xbox at the same rate. I mean, it's mostly compared on your internet service, is all I'm really trying to say. That's it.